Hello, I am Dr. Neena Sawant. I am a psychiatrist at KEM Hospital, Mumbai, and today I am going to speak to you about couples in distress during lockdown. Well, lockdown has brought families physically close, couples together, but is it so emotionally? We have heard about the increasing divorce rates in China post lockdown. Now, if you look at it, normal couples lead lives wherein they spend about maybe 4 to 5 hours with family daily, which includes a couple of hours with the partner. Most of the time is spent in commuting to work, at work, sleep, lots of me time. So, on an average, we would have about 35 to 40 hours which we are spending with the family, including our partner. And lockdown has completely changed this equation. We are now 24 by 7 at home with family and with our partner. So, is it good or bad? Well, it depends on the couple dynamics actually. If you have a young couple who's probably newly married, they'll make most of the time. They'll be happy to get to know each other, spend more time to each other, and of course, strengthen their relationship. Now, if you look at the older couple who's been married for maybe 10 years, 15 years, I think they would be a little hassled because they need their own space. And in a house where you probably have 3 or 4 rooms, where kids don't want you barging into their rooms, you end up bumping in your partner and probably you'll be trotting on each other's feet. And this is what probably is causing the rise in tempers, and the mood is in general irritable. Of course, there are a lot of partner demands also which have come up in the lockdown phase. Now, the demands are not for anything fancy, except maybe fancy food, because restaurants are not serving what you would normally want to eat. And it's very tiring eating the same old stuff every day. So, I think it is more taxing for the woman because she has to rustle up a lot of dishes for her hubby. And though in the past they would say that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach, and the woman would gladly do everything to get there, but I've sadly realized over the years there is no heart, there is only stomach. And yes, these demands, along with the multitude of chores, then becomes equally taxing. I am not saying that men are not doing work in this lockdown phase. Yes, they are doing their share of duties because there are no maids, so there has been division of work. But the work which is given to them probably would be putting on the washing machine, hanging the clothes to dry, maybe removing the clothes, ironing them. Whereas the major work, like, chadu, pocha, bartan, is the woman's territory. The man doesn't want to do it. And if the woman asks or, seeks his help, the answer given is, I'm trying, no, I'm doing my best, no, I can do this much only. Yes. Now, apart from that, of course, I would like to tell the husbands that they may be having nagging wives. And this is again going to be a cause of concern because the men don't have their peace of mind. Because the wife is constantly behind them. Ye karo na, wo karo na. Abhi to corona mein kuch bhi karo na. Well, if you look at these 2 months which have passed down, it was ample time for each of us to have learned a new skill. It could be a simple skill like folding clothes, making your own bed, and I'm sure men have become adept at it now. But the real differences of opinion come up because of the work expectations and the actual work output and the differences in them. This has probably led to some irreversible, damage. And you might find that couples may be, having verbal spats, I don't think there are physical fights, but somehow this social distancing which we are following outside has probably led to some amount of emotional distancing in the house. But all is not lost. We have to tell that the couple works together as a team. Don't treat each other as opponents. Each team member should find out the strengths and weaknesses of the other team member. You should use the strengths to overcome the weakness. So in many houses, the man may be doing, maybe washing his own plate and maybe calling up his friend and telling, I did a lot of washing of utensils today. Well, the wife may be boiling because he just washed one plate. But then maybe she can go to him smiling, praise him, say that the plate is shining like never before and he's just too good at it, and maybe give him a little more plates to wash. So ideally, there has to be an equal share of responsibility and division of labor. You cannot put the brunt on one person. Now, if you look at normal households, parents are old, we don't want them to do the work. Kids don't want to work. So you have nobody else except your partner to share this responsibility. Apart from that, now if you have a partner who is a kind of a warrior, somebody who has fears, somebody who's scared, what will happen, the impact of the economy, how will his business stand up, etc., then this distress gets transmitted into the relationship and leads to couples distress. So it is best that the couple discuss these issues. They discuss it amongst themselves, take the help of seniors in the house. Problem solving has to be worked out on those in those ways only, so that you get solutions. All is not lost. So if each one makes rational demands, knows the partner, understands what the partner is going through, it will definitely improve the relationship. Another way in improving it, yes, there has to be some together time. So you can, go down memory lane. Think about the time you married. Dig out all those photo albums, your wedding albums, which you've probably thrown somewhere. Go through those photos. See how naive you looked. See how you didn't know what marriage entailed. Maybe have a good laugh about it. Enjoy those moments. Hug each other, touch each other, care for each other, love each other. I don't think we are ever going to get a period like this again in our lifetime. So we have to make the most of it. Yes, our personalities are varied, our likes and dislikes are varied, but that doesn't mean that we can't stay together. Just like peas in a pod are always together, I'm sure the couples will be, whether there is sorrow, whether there is joy, I think we can handle it together. So yes, be secure in your relationship, treasure your relationship, and be safe. Thank you.